I wanted to come on and just say hi to everyone. I hope you guys, hope and pray that you guys are actually honoring the Sabbath. I talk about it all the time. It's something that the Father wants us to do. We work 6 days. He worked 6 days and he rested on the seventh. So that is exactly what we should be doing. But I just wanted to do, remember I told you guys I was going to vlog, start doing more vlogging. So normally on Saturdays I do a Bible study or just a word study on the app Stereo, which I probably still will do it. I've posted it a bunch of different times. If you guys go and download Stereo, it's the Stereo app, Stereo, excuse me, excuse me, download the Stereo app. My name on there is Diamond718. Diamond718. And that way you guys can listen to the show or anytime that I do podcasts. But as you guys see, I have on my Peloton shirt with my Peloton. It's on the sleeve too. When I bought my Peloton bike that just was delivered this week, it came with a free item that you can get. So we're actually doing our gym over. So I actually opted for the shirt. The shirt's too big, so I have it tied in the back. Have it tied in the back. But I'm still losing weight, so I just want to show you guys what I'm looking like at the time. So this is what I'm looking like if I could zoom in. See? So like I said, I have the shirt tied in the back. But now that I have the Peloton, this is what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to turn it on. Now, it does come with special. I know y'all like this don't got nothing to do with the Shabbat, but listen, lately I have not been wanting to work out. Remember I came on and then I was like having all this energy to want to work out. Now I'm just like, I'm doing so much other stuff. I've been tired. So on a Sabbath, we're supposed to not really do the things that we want to do, and I don't want to work out. So I'm just like, that's not really doing what I want to do, but it's something that has to deal with health, right? So anyway, and I told you guys I was going to vlog. So when the bike came, they did put it together, and see how the pedals are? There's these special sneakers that you can actually buy that go to this bike, and the sneakers, the bottom of the sneakers attach here, so you don't have to worry. This is an auto stop. If you want to stop, I guess this is some extra stuff. Not sure. Maybe your drinks go there, but it does have this big screen, and when you turn it on, okay, it's connecting to my network. You can have a bunch of people. So I made my husband a profile. I have a profile. I'm going to make my son a profile. So I guess I just click it. And then there's the workouts. And I haven't done any workouts yet. So I'll probably just start today. But see? There's music that they already have. And then I also have, I hooked up my Spotify to it. So because it's the Sabbath, I'll be listening to, while I'm working out, I'll be doing my word. I'll probably listening to Bible study. The Bible app. All right, so that's that. Another thing that I told you guys that I have been doing is, remember, I got the generators. I just had them out, but it's about to rain. I have several generators. Several, and I need to get them all charged up. But these are the portable ones, so when I'm in my car, I no longer use the car to charge my phone. I use the generator. All of the generators have some type of flashlight on them. See? I think this one is a little dead, so if we see. And then they have the places where you can actually, plug stuff in. But like I was in power, we're seeing the different things that are going on. Listen, you got to get prepared. You have to get prepared now. Like, don't wait for the government to say, hey, the grocery stores are closing, or we're running out of food, or we're doing this and that. Prepare yourselves now. Many people that are in the Word, once we read the Word, we know what's going on. So, excuse me. Let me show you guys my greenhouse. Sorry. So these are peppers. These are supposed to be strawberries. I need to change that. Look how many bugs this caught, y'all. All of these bugs would have literally been on my flowers and plants. Let This is watermelon down here, green beans, cantaloupe, grapefruit, other things. So I will guys this because I'm new. I'm actually new. Let me make sure I'm not on my Wi-Fi. I'm new at gardening, right? But and I'm getting the grass pretty green too. All right. So I'm new at gardening, and someone told me to keep bugs off your plants and flowers and your food. Put some. Oh, Bragg is back. To put some what they say? Oh, put some vinegar in the water. Well, guys, don't do that. When I tell you that vinegar burnt my leaves, and I put a little bit, that vinegar burnt the leaves of the flowers and the plants. So definitely don't do that. Definitely don't do that. Definitely don't do that. For the people that was like, oh, I can't see the car the other day. Look. So I've started offering local delivery service with the Miracle Growth Water car. So I've been busy. I'm branding. I'm talking to the Father, seeing what He wants me to do, being His humble servant. Thank you, sis. Being His humble servant. So yeah, yep. But I need to get a landscaper because look at how this looks, and this needs to look much better. I'm so hoarse. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, I've done so much, guys. When you pray and you ask the Father, what does He want you to do? We're supposed to be servants of the Father. We're supposed to be servants of Him. We're supposed to be servants, His humble servants. So you guys know that I've been let me get some water. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta I gotta stop sleeping under the AC. That's the only time that happens. Babe, are you gonna start a show? Are you gonna start a show? I mean, you could start and then I'll join in. Yeah, I'll just join in as co-host. Let me get some water. Oh, another thing, y'all. The IRS started sending out those child tax credit checks. Yep, I got one today. Let me go back outside before it starts to rain. Oh, who put that down? Hold on. All right, so a lot of times, you know what I've noticed? That when the Father, let me tell you when you know that you're doing something right, when you've prayed and you know that it's from the Father of what you're doing. When you start doing things that are positive, of course, that don't make sense to other people. Oh yeah, yeah, I have bronchitis, cat, but I've been doing good though with it. It hasn't flared up. Thank you. But when you start doing things that don't make any sense to other people, but it fulfills you, and it fulfills, your walk with the Father, you know you're doing something right. When you're doing something in your life, and like I said, it makes no sense to other people, like a lot of you know because you guys follow me or you're just like part of my person, part of my family, you know that me and my son have started door dashing. So anything I do, I post. Y'all know I post everything because I'm like, hey, I'm helping him. We're making extra money and it's fun. I'm out of the house. You guys know I'm always in the house or in the lab. So I'm out of the house. So I got people hitting me up saying, Adwoa, you make so much money. First of all, you don't know what I make because I don't put it out there, but I do decent. I get what the Father wants me to have. So they're like, but you own your business, and why would you DoorDash? And with DoorDashing, you can make what they say, $10 to $25 to $30 an hour. First of all, 10 to 25 to $30 an hour is not bad. Second of all, I'm teaching my son responsibility. When my son works for me, when he works with mommy or for mommy, he's slack. Thank you, Kat. It's like he's slack. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll be like, Mom, I'm getting tired. And I'll be like, you know what? Go ahead. I got it. So I'm showing him responsibility, and I'm showing him that it doesn't matter where you think you are in your life financially. When you pray and the Father tells you to do something, because that's how I look at it. DoorDashing just came kind of like out the blue. I never thought about DoorDashing, none of that stuff. But I was praying and asking the Father, ask him every day, what am I supposed to be doing? Because yes, I create the Miracle Growth Water products, I'm helping people with their hair as well as my own, so I share his word, I do that. But I always ask him to keep me humble. Father, keep me humble. Father, keep me humble. Because once you start getting to a place where you feel that you're financially secure, I feel like we start taking things for granted. Like, yes, I own my own business. That is great that I don't have to work for anybody. But I just feel like, you can get to a point where you feel like you're content where you are. And I never want to be content where I am. You know what I mean? I never want to be content. Right. Exactly. I never want to be content where I am. So I feel like we're doing deliveries, and that's simple for me. That's simple. Come on, that's something simple. But I feel like we're just doing just as simple as going to a restaurant, getting food and delivering it to people. For one, you're helping people because there are a lot of people, one, that don't drive, two, that are sick, three, that have COVID. So people that have COVID, they can't get out. They're not supposed to get out. But just the fact of me being able to, teach my son some other type of responsibility, because I know I can blame myself where I'm just like, well, he ain't got to do nothing. He good. But then you're pacifying. You're not helping your children when they feel like, well, mommy got it. Daddy got it. So anything I want, I get. No, you got to work hard. I had to work hard, so let me show you how to work hard. You're not working hard with my business because it's already established. The Father has that covered. So what does that mean? We need to go outside of mommy's business and do something else. So when I tell you guys, just the fact, and I said this on Facebook, but just the fact of being in a car with my son, for one, we're spending mommy and son time, two, he's learning responsibility, even though he learns responsibility from working with me, but it's simple because we're home. Three, there's a fulfillment that I get myself feeling like, the Father, this is what you're supposed to do something. Everything's not always about a big buck. You know what I mean? Everything that you do is not always about a big buck. So in a sense, for me, there's a sense of me giving back. You see what I'm saying? Because yes, I can make $100-something or over $50 in one sale. But the Father got that. The Father has that. So for people to see that I'm very successful, because I'm not going to lie, all thanks, all praise is due to the Father. For them to see that I'm very successful and I can still take my successful behind out there and DoorDash, why can't you? Especially if you're not successful, if you're not where you want to be financially. You get what I'm saying? So for the people that feel like it's their place to email me, listen, how about you do something? If you see that I'm always doing something and I can do something as simple as DoorDashing and really like it and appreciate it, why can't you? The Father is smiling down on me. When I'm humble, when I pray to him and I ask him, Father, what am I supposed to be doing? Show me, lead me. I'm trying to do anything to make you happy. Anything to make you happy. Because when we start making ourselves happy, then a lot of times we forget about the Father. We forget where our blessings come from. We forget where our blessings come from. Yes, materialistically, I have more than I can imagine, but I don't want to get to the point where I feel like I'm better than anybody, that, because I'm doing this, because the Father blessed me, because the Father can give and he will take away. If you start feeling like you're here, he will knock you down so low to where you have to humble yourself, to where you have to Humble yourself. So I noticed with me and the way the Father is working through me, because of the fact that I have my platform, I'm going to share anything I do. Like somebody said to me, oh, a lot of people wouldn't say that they're door dashing because they be too embarrassed to say they're door dashing. Why would you be embarrassed to say that you're grinding? That's what's wrong with the world now. I'm in a DoorDash group. I made a couple of DoorDash shirts. I made my own DoorDash group called Luxury DoorDashes. It's fun for me, y'all. I'm about to start a whole movement. So what is a luxury DoorDasher? A luxury DoorDasher is someone that delivers in a luxury car. They look cute. They carry a Gucci bag, any type of luxury bag, and y'all know Gina got us hooked up, so you ain't got to be worrying about how I was spending $3,000 and $4,000 on pocketbooks. You don't have to do that anymore because shout out to Gina. Gina got us hooked up, so now we can spend under $100 for a luxury purse. So that's a luxury DoorDash. It's someone that doesn't look like they would be delivering. So it's fun. You get what I'm saying? But even taking all the jokes aside, I know that the Father does things and tells me to do stuff to keep me humble, to keep me humble, to keep me humble, and to show people it doesn't matter what you have. It doesn't matter what you have. It does not matter what you have. Be obedient. The Father says do something, do it. And don't ask why. Don't ask why. Don't ask why. Trust me. So I'm about to go in here and get on my Peloton, get on my bike and ride while my husband and I are doing our Bible study. I think he may have started already. So if he did start, remember, I'm going to sign on as well. So if you look for Diamond 718 on the stereo app, Diamond 718, you will find me and it should say that I'm live. If he's not live, I'm going to go live. If he's not live already. And then just listen to the podcast. Join in. Today is the Sabbath. We're supposed to honor the Father always. Shabbat Shalom, Juliet, my sister. Thank you. So, we're supposed to honor the Father always. And when you honor him, guys, your life is so much better. You guys see my life. My life, thank you, Kat. Thank you, Sister Kat. And Kat, me and you need to start doing more podcasts on there because, we used to be on it. But, guys, my life has gotten so much happier with just listening to the Father, especially with honoring the Sabbath. Because if I wasn't honoring the Sabbath right now, I'd probably be out there door dashing or posting some videos telling y'all, hey, I got a sale or whatever. But, hey, do what makes you happy, but also do what the Father tells you. Do what makes you happy, but also do what the Father tells you. And that would come before doing what makes you happy. Because if you're, if sinning is what's making you happy, then you need to stop sinning because the Father don't want us to sin. A lot of people think that because of what they've done as far as different sins that they're doing, because I thought it, you start to do it so long and for so long that you forget that you're sinning or that you don't care or the devil doesn't let you know that you're sinning. So you still think you're going to heaven with doing these sinful deeds that you're doing that the Father tells us we are not to do. I want to give a shout out before I leave to my brother in Yarka. I want to give a shout out to him because I follow him on here. I found out about in Yarka. My husband was listening to his music, especially when he started, getting into the Father's real name and the Son's real name. And then he started playing his music, and I was like, I love that music. And I love the name, so I named one of my dogs after him, right? Which is a compliment. It's not no disrespect. But this young man and his wife are so positive. Like, they are so positive. Like, if you guys just can check him out, just check him out. Inyaracha, Inyaracha. If you can just go to his page, this young man is so filled with the Spirit. It's just amazing. It's amazing. And I should be talking to him probably within the next day or so, because we're gonna talk about businesses, having your own business and business credit and different things like that. So shout out to my brother because I was watching his Instagram earlier. I don't normally go on Instagram during the Shabbat, but I went today and I came across his Insta story, And my brother is on there preparing for like what's going to happen later. He's storing food, like he had these food bags, and he's storing like nuts and different things like that, big bags. And that are things that we need to do. Like you guys know, I started gardening. As far as electricity, I bought all these different, solar panels, not the ones that go in the house. People always think that when you think of solar panels, you think of the ones that they attach to your house. But no, they have solar panels that are portable, that you can take the solar panels with you. So guys, my brothers and my sisters, we need to do everything. Listen, life is short, and with everything that's going on right now, this is the best time to get on your knees and pray and ask the Father to just show you. Come to me, tell me what is going on. What do I need to do so that I, one, don't have to take the mark of the beast when all this stuff happens? Because I'm not taking the mark of the beast. So that's why, he's going to prepare his children so that we don't have to worry about that. So that when it comes down to the point of the grocery stores are closed and they're saying, hey, if you don't have this mark, you can't shop. If you have not planted food, if you have not stored food, you are going to, unless you're ready to die for the Father. But a lot of people are afraid to die because of where their life is, But unless you've done those things, you might be susceptible. You might be one of those people that say, hey, I'm going to take this mark. Not realizing that once you take that mark, ain't no going back. Once you die, you're going to go to hell, So get into the Word, y'all. Get into the Word. And when you see people going off the grid, building these houses out of just out there where they don't have to worry about having electricity or being part of this society or world that's so evil, take heed to those things, guys. This is not happening for nothing. The Father did not tell me to start a garden for nothing. I always said, listen, I don't have time. I don't have a green thumb. I don't have time to be trying to plant. I'm not getting all in the dirt and the dust. So that's why, look, I did above the ground. You feel me? I'm doing above the ground. And this is actually carrots here, but I need to get some more soil. So yeah, I'm doing above the ground. But listen, guys, when you get these signs, like anybody that's watching my video, these are signs. Thank you, sister. These are signs. Take the time, the same time you take to watch me, to watch anybody else, to go on Facebook, to watch television. Even if you don't live in a house, I've said this before, you can grow things even in your apartment. There's ways of growing things in your apartment. Or if you live in a house and you just don't have a lot of land. You see how I did it, and we have a lot of land. Like even back here, all that land is ours. We just haven't cut that down because that's supposed to keep like erosion down and stuff. So my next thing is I will be getting a fence put up around our house. I will be getting a fence put up next week. I'm looking for a landscaper because I've been using Epsom salt. One of my sisters on here told me to use Epsom salt because we had a lot of spots in the grass. And look how lush our grass is getting. See those 3 spots right there? Those used to be so big. But the Epsom salt and the Father's rain is making everything so lush and beautiful. My neighbor, we told him about Epsom salt. So look at his yard. His yard is looking so good. So I say all of that to say, my sisters and my brothers, we have to get it together. We really do. Like, y'all know I joke. I'll post things that I bought. I do this, I do that. But y'all see how I live my life. How I used to live my life and how I live it now. It's all about the Father. It's all about the Father. So you can't just say, oh, the Father gave me this or the Father told me to do that. You have to talk the talk and also walk the walk. You have to live righteously. You have to live righteously. And trust me, you will have way more than what you have now. Trust. When you are obedient to what the Father wants you to do, when I say he pours out blessings, you'll be like, wow, where did all of this come from? Hey, Nia, love you. Where did all of this come from? How did I get this? How did I get that? You just start, he just blesses you. He blesses you. He blesses you, guys. I'm telling you, he blesses you. Love you too. I need to come out there and bring you your treadmill. So we may come out there maybe tomorrow if Brag's not doing anything and bring you your treadmill. That way we can see your house. Or I'll come because I can drive his big old truck. I know how to drive it. But I say all of that to say, y'all, it's nothing wrong with having fun. It's nothing wrong with living. But when you live for the Father, trust me, a lot of people think that you have to change your whole lot. Once you change your mindset, Once you change your mindset, your heart's going to follow. When you change your mindset, your heart is going to follow, and your life is going to be so different. Struggle is going to be a thing of the past, y'all. Struggle is going to be a thing of the past. So if you keep hearing something in your voice, I mean, in your mind saying, I mean, not negative stuff now, but if you keep hearing something saying, do this, do that, Father, He tells you to do. You don't want to do what He tells you to do. Read the word. That's it. Whatever He says that we're supposed to do it. Whatever He says we're not supposed to do, don't do it. Foods. He gave us a list of foods to eat, foods not to eat. If you know the word and you're still eating those foods that He's telling you not to eat, you're still sinning, and He's not going to give you the full blessing that He wants to give you. It's not hard. It's not hard. Y'all know I used to curse like something crazy, but I asked Him to take that from me because I know that that's a sin. So now, if I say a curse, I don't say to the person that I may be cursing, forgive me. I say it to the Father, forgive me, Father, because I know better. I know that blasphemy is a sin. I know that blasphemy and cursing and all those things are sins. You know. And also another thing, that blasphemy just came out my mouth. When we try to take the word and turn it around so that it fits with our lives that we're sinning in, that's a sin too. Come on now. Don't change the word. The Bible says do not add to and don't take away from. So all of us are going to have our own understanding when we actually get into the word. But I'm telling y'all, the days that I go without reading the word, I have crazy dreams. I have crazy thoughts because now the enemy feels, oh, I got a second. I got 1 second to just get on in there, and pull her away from the Father. But that's not going to happen because at the end of the day, I don't care what I gain here. That's momentarily. I want my riches that are in heaven. I know my riches are stored in heaven. They have. The streets are paved of gold. My son and I, while we were dashing yesterday, we were listening to Genesis. And in the Garden of Eden, there's different rivers. So there's a river that flows in the Garden of Eden that has gold, that has onyx, that has like all of these other beautiful, gems and metals. So I was like, man, heaven is beautiful. The way that they just explain heaven and describe it, it's beautiful. So why would I care about what I get or don't get here? Of course I'm going to fulfill my earthly wants, not even needs, because the Father gives me all my needs. So anything that I buy extra, anything that I get extra is my earthly wants. But I'm not going to keep you guys, but I just want you guys to know that when you read the word every day, like I said, if I go a second without reading it, it's like that day is so crazy. And I know why it's crazy, because the enemy feels like they have a time to slip in. If they can't get me physically, they'll try to get me spiritually. You see what I'm saying? And that's when you get the crazy dreams and the crazy thoughts and stupid stuff start happening, and you're trying to figure out why you're easily angered, and now you arguing where before you stay in the word you were not arguing. So I'm still working on my movie, guys. Prayer and a social media experience. That is going to be excellent. Trust me, that's going to be an excellent spiritual movie. It's going to be really, really good. It's going to be really, really good. But I love you all, and just take the time, guys. We are so busy every day. I know a lot of times things happen on Saturday, but that's the world. Take the time on Saturdays to just relax, get into the Word, get with your family, read the Bible, do Bible study, cook with your family. Just do something that's positive. Stop going to the mall on Saturdays. Stop working on Saturdays if you can. You can work after the Sabbath, but just really give what the Father asks us. He asked us for 1 day. He asked us for 1 day. The Sabbath, if you don't know, it starts Friday sundown. It ends Saturday sundown. If you have not been in the Word all week, take that 1 day and thank the Father. That 1 day, guys, just that 1 day, you will see how much more fulfilling your life will be. This is not about being Jewish. This is not about being Hebrew. This is not about any of those things. It's about honoring the man that gives you breath every day. That's it. That is it. That is it, man. That is it. Thank you, JJ. It's that one day, and trust me. Trust me. Y'all see me. Y'all don't see me working hard, but y'all see me posting all this stuff that I done bought. Think about it. Think about it. Y'all don't see me working hard. I just posted a video yesterday to give you guys a great discount. Listen, Miracle Growth Water, the Father got that covered. I don't have to OD on doing, hey guys, I gotta sell, gotta sell, gotta sell. Hey, the Father brings me sales every day with that. So I don't worry about that. But right now, the way that I'm supposed to honor him, besides doing the Sabbath, is be in a car with my son and deliver. That's what we're doing. So I'm signing up for all the different companies. All of them. Why not? Why not? That same time that I would have been either posting about Miracle Growth Water or would have been watching a movie or doing something else, hey, I'm making a positive impact in my area. You know, it may seem like it's simple delivering food, but there's a lesson behind that. And I know the Father's going to tell me because, listen, like I said earlier, when I do it, it's fun. I could do that for hours, y'all. I could do it for hours and hours. And I'm just like, hey, this is amazing. A five to $10 trip or sometimes $12 is so amazing. So amazing. I'm just like, hey, I could do this for free. It's fun. But the money, that helps my son. You know, that one puts the gas back in the car, and two, it gives him a summer income. Because, kids, children, half your children do not want to work for you. They be like, I don't want to do it. But let them work for somebody else, they want to do it. I still don't understand why children do that. I don't know, but that's it, guys. I love you all. And listen, if you have a vehicle and you have not thought about dashing or Uber Eats or anything like that, listen, it's decent money. You can make about $500 to $1,000 extra a week. And some people make more than that. You can make about $500 to $1,000 extra. So just imagine if you already have a job, but you want to supplement your income and you just want extra money. You just want extra money. Uber and all them places ain't paying me, but I see what you can make just from simple deliveries. Y'all, it's simple. So I say that to anybody that may be struggling. First of all, pray and ask the Father to help you with your struggle. But second of all, prayer without works is dead. So you still gotta put in the effort. But don't just sit back always with your hands out, expecting for people that work their butt off, and that the Father blesses to give you their blessings that He's blessing them with. Their blessings is not your blessings. So stop being lazy. Get up off your butt. You got a car, gas it up. Sign up if do what you need to do. Download the apps or whatever, and make it happen. That's a simple job. You're not even standing on your feet. Oh, I can't stand, but you can sit because you're sitting on your butt right now. You can sit and you can drive, right? So yeah, ways to make extra money. I've always told you guys that. And Uber and DoorDash and all those Grub Eats, Grubhub and all that. Trust me, you can make $500 to $1,000 extra a week, depending on how much time you put in it and how busy it is in your area. And you do it at your leisure. So just think about it, guys. Just think about it. That's the simplest job you could do, and get paid daily. So I love you all. Love you, love you, love you. And again, make sure you come to stereo. Let me see if my husband's already live. I think he's live. Let's go see. Come on.
Shall slay you and call his servants by another name. So when on the day of judgment, when we make it to the kingdom, we ain't gonna have these same names out here, these pagan names. We ain't gonna have the names that our mom and dad gave us. We are gonna have a totally different name because he says right there that his servants, he said, Yahuwah shall slay you and call his servants by another name. So that's amazing right there. Now verse 16, that he...
I'm going to sign on downstairs. You just have to add me.
Okay, gotcha. Verse 16, that he who blesses himself in the earth...
Kat, if you can you share the link? You know how you can share the live? Can you share the stereo?
I'm blessed. If you call yourself blessed in the earth, you have to bless yourself in the Father.
Hi, everybody. Where's my water? Oh, my bad water. What did I do with it? What did she do with her water? Yeah, Kat, if you can you share it, please? All right, thank you. You know how you go to it and you just put share? You can do it like that. If I had stereo on my other phone, I would actually just keep this going and do it. But I have the stereo, the phone that I'm talking to you guys on, that's where I have stereo. I have it on this one. Where's my water? What did I do with that water, y'all? Um, Find it. But Kat's gonna try to share it. If she can't share it when I go live, I'll share it in a post. Okay? I'll share it. Oh, there it is. I'll share it in a post. All right, hold on. Well, let me see. How instead of it being a video, it'll actually be a post. So I'll share it. I'll share it like that, and I'll also share it under here. So share it under this video. So I love you all. Let me sign on and give the Father his and help people, today with the word. And I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully I'll see you guys over there on stereo. All right. Hopefully and prayfully I will see you guys over there. Well, I won't see you, but I can hear you if you leave a comment. All right? So I love you all. Yes, love you, Kat. Hold on. So don't leave, guys. I'm just going to go to stereo really, really fast. The phone's going to pause because I want to share it while a lot of you are still here. So the phone may pause, right? But don't leave. I'm just going to go get the app. Okay, I'm back. So I found it. Let me see if I can put it up. Oh, thank you, Kat. You got it. All right, so Kat did it. All right, so love you guys. I'm about to actually go over there now. Click that link that Kat added. Click that link, and you guys can come and listen to the podcast. For those of you that may be new that may come and listen, you can actually join in. You can hold down the mic and you can talk. You hold the mic down, you say your comment, and then you release it. But if you've never honored the Sabbath, guys, it's not too late to start. It's not too late to start. Come on over, fellowship with us, and get some word in you today. Love you guys. See you over there. Bye. Thank you.